Hello, in this video I'll show you how to set up CIFS remote backup on senhasegura using the web interface. First, we need to log into senhasegura with a credential that has access to the Orbit menu. Then we'll go to Orbit, Settings, Backup. When we open this screen, first we need to enable application backup. By doing this, only the database backup will be active. Then we'll enable the backup of session files. By doing this, session recordings will also be backed up. Remember, this is an optional item. Lastly, we enable the option to mount a remote partition. Here we'll enable the first option, as it will allow us to use CIFS or NFS. We'll click Add Remote Partition. First, in the remote host field, we need to define the IP address for our remote backup server. Then, in the remote path field, we need to inform which directory from our backup server will be mounted to senhasegura. We'll leave the protocol as senhasegura. The Samba credentials section in the user field will define which user we'll use to authenticate in our backup server. And in password, we enter the user's password. In case our backup server is a member of a domain, we need to add this information to the domain field. In this case, we'll leave it empty, then click Save. And we wait for the configuration to be completed. To monitor the progress, we can access Logs, Task Execution. Here, we can see that the configuration was requested to the system. Now we hit F5 on the screen and we see that the configuration was executed. When we return to the backup settings screen, we can see that a mount point was added. To validate that the remote backup has been mounted to senhasegura, we'll go to Server, Disk and Partitions, and we can see that it was mounted. That's it for now. See you soon.